قال رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to Fiqh of Salah course. In this course, inshallah, I'm going to do multiple videos and for each section of the Fiqh of Salah. In this course, we will be covering all the four madahibs, so all the four different opinions, and then they will be examined further in light of authentic hadith. Um, so it is a comparative study of Salah. Right, okay, so moving on to the first part. Before we move on to the opening dua, I want to draw your attention to this verse here. Inna salah, inna salah tanha anil fahsha'i wal munkar. Prayer or salah is something that prevents evil speech, deeds, and munkar, which is polytheism. And that is essentially the purpose of our salah. It's a shield that protects us from these bad deeds, misguidance, and so on. So when we stand in salah, even though today we're going to be talking about the legal aspect of salah, the fiqh of salah, we also need to understand the spiritual aspect of salah, which is not something that I'm going to go into today. But if you're interested in, learning more about what this verse means, the spiritual aspect of salah, then if you go on to our lectures playlist on our YouTube channel, and you will come across a video titled "The Pillars of Islam." In that video, I have addressed or discussed salah in greater detail, and I think inshallah that will be very beneficial as it does address spiritual aspects of salah and the purpose of salah. But today we're going to really solely be focusing on the legal aspect of salah. So we'll continue inshallah with the fiqh. So different opening du'as, al-istiftah, these are the opening du'as, the du'as that you tend to say before you recite Surah Fatiha, which is the Alhamd. We're going to look through the four madahibs and we're going to see which du'as to read or not to read, inshallah. So if we look at the first Imam Maliki. So Imam Malik, they don't in particular recommend any du'a. They do say the dua below it is recommended, but Imam Malik himself did not like to recite anything between the takbir and the recitation, which means the Fatiha. But there is an opinion in that school that is recommended. Hanbali say the dua number one, which I've numbered them here, number one and two. So dua number one is said by the Hanbali school of thought, and it's a very common dua that even most or all the Hanfis follow. And this dua is based on the hadith taken from Nisai, Tirmidhi, and Hassan. Sorry, it is graded Hassan. I beg your pardon. It's taken from two collections of hadith, Nisai and Tirmidhi. Shafi, on the other hand, Shafi, they recite Dua al-Istiftah taken from Sahih al-Muslim, and that's number two, which is a little bit longer, okay? And this is, inshallah, a dua that you will find as being recited by the Prophet, peace be upon him, and it just talks about it is turning the face to that who created the heavens and the earth. So, and the other one is a shorter one, which a lot of people have memorized. So there is this dua as well, okay, taken from Sahih Muslim, okay, and Allahumma ba'id bayni wa bayna khatayaya, and then most people know this dua, inshallah. I will not read it all. So that is some of the du'as you can say. It is not compulsory. A lot of people think you have to stick to dua number one. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Okay, you have to read this dua. No, you can read any dua. It doesn't have to be one. So these are the three versions. So you got first one and the second one. These are two, and there is a third one here as well, which is also taken from Sahih al-Muslim. Okay. Inshallah, we'll do the second video on whether or not the opening dua, dua al-istiftah, is it compulsory or is it not? Is it sunnah or is it wajib? Inshallah. So see you in the next video. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum.